Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. It is our date night. I just miss you so much. I know I see you on Mondays and Wednesdays now, but there is nothing like a Friday night date night talking about business with me and with you. So, happy Friday. How was your week? Don't be shy. I know we've been on this date nights a couple times before. Go ahead and put it in the comments. Say hello. Tell me how your week was. Tell me what your wins were. I want to share and love on you and just be happy for you too. So exciting. Okay, let's just talk real quick about what this Friday is. So we all know it's Friday the 13th. A lot of people are very superstitious. They feel like the day has bad juju. But I'll tell you a little secret about me, which makes me a little bit, I think blessed and highly favored. Friday the 13th are normally very, very successful for me. I'm very productive. I'm very clued in. Great things happen. Sometimes I find money stuffed on a couch or a Cheeto that one of my kids saved there for some reason. I don't know, but just wonderful things happen to me on all of these Friday the 13th. I don't believe that it's specifically tied to the date, but I just want to say, for all the people out there saying that Friday the 13th are unlucky days, this girl typically has a really good one. So, don't believe all the hype, I guess. So, I'm so excited to see you. Well, I think that hi, Kia. She said happy Friday. Hi. I think we should probably go ahead and get started with our date night, right? Because if, people aren't here, that's their problem, right? It's really just about me and you, okay? How you doing? Okay. Oh, how you doing? Oh, that's my win. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about who our sponsors are for tonight. And they are our special guests. So you probably saw them on the backdrop. If not, let me go ahead and show you real quick. So tonight, our special guest and sponsor are the fellas, the illustrious, the creative, the hella funny gentlemen and owners of Right Brand Clothing and one of my favorite clients. They keep me rolling. I feel like I don't have that many abs if you know me personally, but if I did, majority of those, maybe 2 or 3 abs, right, came from me just laughing at them so much because they just keep me rolling, okay? So you will get to meet them in a second. Super excited to share their personalities with you. But they're with Right Brand Clothing, and they are all about community and just sustainable fashions and, just speaking to your soul. Definitely love these guys, and they will be here in a second. So if you are watching me inside of the Facebook group, Women Entrepreneurs Who Left Their 9-to-5 or Want to, make sure you click the little link up top so that I can see your beautiful face and your name. So when you comment, I know you're here. Okay. And if you are watching me on YouTube, make sure you watch us completely, like it, share, subscribe, everything you need to do. You already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can catch us on Monday, Wednesday, and now Friday too. Okay. All right. So I think we got the housekeeping things out of order, right? The initial part of our date. So let's go ahead and roll right into our weekly wins. So exciting. Oh my gosh. Latasha says, yes, it's about to be what you believe it to be. Yes. No superstitions around here. Somebody says, you're goofy, boo, your energy is everything. I am. But I love it. Absolutely. So Shaquana Smith's win for this week was she found her executive VA. Big clap up to this beautiful African-American diamond skin woman. Okay, Shaquana, let me just tell you a little bit about her because we love loving on each other, right? This woman is a wife, a mother, a daughter, a sister-in-law, a cousin-in-law. She is just wonderful to everyone that you meet, right? And now she is positioning herself for success in her business. She is scaling, and part of that scaling process is hiring herself an executive VA, not a regular VA, right? Not someone who could just, read an email or two or put something on a calendar. No, she is hiring top-notch level support so that she could get to the next level in her business. There's nothing better than investing in yourself, in your business, and investing belief in the person that you're hiring, okay? You're not going to get anything but great results when you do that. So big congrats to you. Definitely love, love, love on you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited to see what you guys produce. Oh, you're welcome, Queen. Always, always. Emily says, hi. Hi there, Antonia Mason. Loving the energy in your live events. Oh, thanks. That makes me feel so good. I do this for you. On Mondays and Wednesdays, we talk about business, and Friday is our date night. So this is our special time. Come on in. Feel this hug. I hope you caught that. Okay? All right, awesome. So let me share with you guys my win. So if you happen to not be in my women entrepreneurs who left their 9-to-5 or want to Facebook group, go ahead and join. There's one requirement. You got to be a woman, or at least classify yourself as a woman. And you have to have some sliver of entrepreneurial spirit inside of you, because we want to support that. We want to nourish that and grow that and help you just be whatever it is that you want to be. And we will support you exactly where you are right now. So we're not forcing you to quit your job. No, because Antonia's payroll cannot handle, all of these additional W-2s or unemployment. I am saying if you want to, we will be here for you. So go ahead and join that group. But inside the group, I talked about my win. So one of the things on my bucket list was to go see Wendy Williams in person. Partially to run away from Florida to go to New York and stand in line, right? The other part was to feel the energy of the group. I wanted to see the DJ guy, Sus. I just think he's like phenomenal. And I really wanted to see I'm like not nosy. I just really love to understand how things work, right? So I really wanted to see the production in full live action. So of course, COVID hit, and that is not possible. I'm not about to put myself in jeopardy or my children. And it is too cold. Like, it was 70 something degrees here in Florida. I'm not about that cold life. Okay. Born and raised Floridian. I want to move, but I'm still a little scared because it's cold everywhere else. Anyway, so I decided, well, let me go ahead and go on her website and see if there's anything else that they can offer, right? You guys, I applied to get into her virtual audience, and on the first day, I got an immediate email response putting me onto her Friday the 13th show time. So excited. So let me go ahead and share with you my win real quick. Okay. So you see this beautiful little woman in the mustard dress with the cute little headband and glasses and the beautiful gap tooth smile? That's me. That's me right here. And that's Charlie Murphy. There we go. So that was one of my biggest wins of this week, is I pivoted my dream and I went ahead and sought out exactly what I wanted, and I made it happen regardless of COVID. I did not allow it to stop me. And you know what? I feel like I even got more of a behind the scenes experience than I would have if I was there in person, because we got to see the dressing rooms. We got to see the gum jar. It used to be a gum wall. And we got to see all of her little figurines. And there's this huge wall of all the guests who'd been there. It was a really awesome experience. I got to experience how they hype people up backstage in the audience. Beautiful production. Maybe not so great, interviewing, but it was awesome, right? And I'm so happy that I did it and I pushed through regardless. So definitely don't let anything stop you. If it is what you want and it's supposed to be yours, go ahead and grab it, Bill. That's all I'm trying to say. Oh, Mercedes says hello. Hi. Yes. It's thank you. Let's see. And it's so dope. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Kia says that she survived the working week despite the super typhoon that hit the Philippines. So a typhoon, for those of you who don't know, because I didn't know, right, is a hurricane, but just in the different ocean. So I had to Google it. But I'm so happy that you all were safe. Everyone who's over there who was affected. I'm so happy you guys are safe. That is definitely a win. We actually had a hurricane here. Well, it was like a drunken hurricane. I didn't know if it wanted to be a whole hurricane or if it just wanted to be a really bad rainstorm. It had issues, but it hit us here in the Tampa Bay area, but we are good. My family's good. Everything is safe. The lights went out for a second, but it didn't know what it wanted to be. So it wasn't super life altering, right? Okay. So Pineapple's back. Terrence is backstage mentioning Charlie Wilson. He's so excited. He loves Charlie Wilson. So let's go ahead and move on. So tonight, actually, I want to know, I wrote it down. So seeing Wendy Williams was actually on one of the things on my bucket list. I'm interested to know what's on your bucket lists. If you have one, what is something that you want to do or you've always said that you're going to do when something else happens, right? Or before something else happens. So go ahead and jump into the comments. Tell me, I'm very interested. I know it was kind of random that Wendy Williams was one of my bucket list things, but she's a talk show celebrity I've always wanted to meet. If I was older, years ago, I would have loved to meet Ricki Lake. If you guys remember who Ricki Lake was, I loved watching the Ricki Lake show when I got home from school. So it would have been her. I would have chosen her over Wendy Williams or someone else, but I'm so happy that I got that experience. So go ahead and let me know what's on your bucket list. Okay. So since tonight we have a special guest, one half of the Right Brand Clothing brand, I want to go ahead and do this real quick and get it out the way. It's our Mission 100. So basically, Assist-U is so laser focused on getting 100 businesses to either start or launch a new product or service before, I believe it's August 1st of 2021. So the next 365 days. So if you guys have questions about landing pages or email sequences, sales pages, pitches, things like that, go ahead and hit us up. You can DM me directly. You can email us on our website or schedule a virtual coffee. Those are free 30-minute meetings that you get to meet and greet me. So go ahead and do the doggone thing. Let's go ahead and get your stuff started. Is that okay? Okay, I think I heard you say okay. Awesome. I'm so excited. So Shaquana says her bucket list is to go to Hawaii. My sister went to Hawaii with my brother-in-law, in love, I guess, and they had a phenomenal time. They said it was gorgeous, and I believe my aunt went too. I would love to go to Hawaii. We need to add this to our list of places that we're going together, Shaquana, because you can't go without me. I have to go. So visiting every U.S. state. I have 21 more to go. Oh my gosh, whoever that is amazing. I love it. I wonder, are you traveling by plane or do you like to do road trips? Theoretically, in my mind, I think I like to do road trips, but I don't know. I'm not that committed to it. I don't know. I don't want to be stuck in a car with my whole family. So that doesn't sound fun to me after I thought about it. So, okay. So we're going to go ahead and bring on our special guest tonight. His name is Terrence. He goes by Mr. Pineapple. After you hear about his brand, you'll understand why he calls himself Mr. Pineapple. Again, like I said, he is one half of the Right Brand Clothing brand. This guy right here, you guys, he is like, you think I'm goofy? I am like a drop in the DNA pool of goofiness when it comes to him, okay? He has a huge heart. He's so funny. He is so bright and always creating. Sometimes he'll be listening to you talk and his eyes will kind of glaze over, and it's because he's drawing something in his mind. At least that's what I'm going to go with, okay? So you just guys come on with me with that too. Is that good with you? Okay. All right, awesome. Let me see. Let me go ahead and get him. Terrence.
Yo.
Hi.
What's up, Assist-U? How you doing?
I'm good, right, Brand? Since we call each other by our business names, how are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. I'm ripe and ready to talk. I'm all right.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's good to see you. I feel like I see you almost every day. So it's good to see you here inside of the Friday Night Live. So excited to have you.
I'm yeah, I'm excited as well.
Oh, okay. So for the people who don't know you, who haven't been blessed enough to meet you quite yet, right? Go ahead and tell us a little bit about who you are.
Sure, no problem. My name is Terrence Ramsey. They call me Mr. Pineapple out here in Tampa, Florida. I am the Chief Imaginary Officer of Ripe Brand Clothing. A little bit about my background. I was born and raised in New Jersey with a Caribbean background of the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. And I graduated from Bethune-Cookman University back in 2012, and I have been an entrepreneur just about my whole life, and I studied business. So this was what my school colors right here, the maroon and gold. So representing Bethune-Cookman tonight, just doing a little bit, doing something like.
Go
So
ahead.
what is, just a little something,
You gotta
something.
represent, right?
Gotta represent, gotta consider you gotta represent Mary McLeod Bethune up in here, you know.
Funny because my son, the oldest one who I gave birth to, and my sister and I were on a screen share on FaceTime earlier this week, and we were talking about HSBCUs and just how he was wondering like what's the difference and what do they teach different than any other university and why it's such a big deal for him to go to one. And we looked at Bethune-Cookman because it's closest to us here in Tampa. And he was thoroughly impressed with the website. And then we looked at FAMU and he got, I'm not trying to, because I know it's a rival, but he got even more impressed. I'm just going to put it out there, he might be a rattler, just to let you know. So
yeah, if you're a rattler, that's all good. We got the better band, and we just we keep winning the classic every year, but it's all good. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. We won the last classic before the COVID shut us down, but it's all good.
Some may say that you're lucky that COVID happened because they would have came back with a vengeance. But we're gonna move on. So.
Yeah.
We'll move on. So tell me and everyone about RBC Right Brand Clothing. How long has it been in existence and what does it stand for?
Sure. This amazing concept came back to me in a dream back in 2015. Mm-hmm. And I always wanted to envision myself as a fashion designer when I was living in New Jersey. And what inspired it was, I used to dress nice, used to, dress nice in high school, but I never used to, have all the big brands like Coach and Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Jordan, and all those guys like that. I mean, I had other brands that were like similar, but they wasn't like that because it just didn't fit my personality. I wasn't one of those kind of guys that was bougie, and I refused to spend that type of money on just how I looked. And I still look good by shopping at TJ Maxx, Burlington, and all the outlet malls. And it was crazy because a lot of the kids back home used to spend so much money on their Jordans and different paraphernalia from like sporting teams, but yet they was hungry and they wasn't being abused. They was being abused at home. They was being neglected. Their parents didn't show them no love, but they bought them stuff. But they never had that true happiness with themselves. So I separated myself from that and always wanted to stand out. No matter how much I got picked on, I just, roll with the punches and say, I'm still going to become a fashion designer, but I'm not going to become a fashion designer here because it's too competitive. I can't tap into my creativity. Mm-hmm. So when I was in New Jersey, I applied to the Art Institute of New York because I was real at that time. I'm still passionate about my drawing and art, but I was like really heavy into it when it was like technology was on the rise for our generation. We the first wave of technology. Don't let these little kids fool you. You know what I'm saying? We own technology. You know what I'm saying? We the technology. Yeah. And let the little kids outwork you, but that's a whole nother topic. But look, Look, but I seen one of those infomercials. You remember back in the day, we used to watch infomercials when we was teenagers. You used to see like commercials. We used to call into like QVC and different like infomercial, like the greatest hits with all them CDs and all them songs with Boyz II
Oh,
Men used to come on.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was like one of those type of infomercials. So what happened was they sent me like a little information pack, and they sent me a drawing course. So I drew out. Long story short, I drew out the the two characters they wanted me. They wanted me to draw out like a little Bambi, and it was something else. I sent it back to them. They sent it back to me, and I got like a B plus. So they wanted to talk to my mom, and my mom didn't come to the phone, and it was like history from there. Because I wanted to go. This was like my sophomore year of high school, and I was
Oh,
like, man, I got to. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I got to get up out of here, man. Because there's got to be some things I got to change from my mom's living situation into the people picking with me and people just being so aggressive and mean. Because up north, a lot of people are just like that. And then a lot of times I used to be up like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I always you just used to watch Carnival all the time on TV. I was like, that's where I need to be with my people in him at. I was like, I need to be there. So I started looking at like schools out here in Florida. So I'm like, okay, I looked at UCF, I looked at Bethune, I looked at a few other places, but I really made my decision back in 2007 when I went on a college tour. So I went from New Jersey all the way down to Louisiana State. This was like 2 years after the Hurricane Katrina situation happened. And I'm like, man, it's nothing like that HBCU experience and the culture and having that aunt and uncle look out for you, and you get to know a lot more about who you are and what you come from and what you stand for and the history behind the school. Even though each school has its different issues, but it's nothing like that experience when you go to a HBCU, and you just it's just lit. It's just fun.
So, just pivoting, backing, or supporting that thought. So, there's a lot of different universities you could have decided on. Sorry, but just like same thing with the clothing brands. There's a lot of people in the industry that other people can choose from. Why do you think people are going to an RBC article of clothing or accessory over, say, another name brand? So why would someone want RBC?
The reason why everybody will want something from RBC is just the way we just stand out. Just the logo itself stands out.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the RBC right here, and it's just crazy. Everybody, like most people you bump into, like pineapples. You don't find too many people that don't like pineapples, do you?
Yeah. There's a famous rapper who has a song, Dice Pineapples, which I thought was kind of odd. But then I listened to the song and now I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Everybody likes pineapples. So then I ran into you and your logo was all about pineapples. I was like, everybody likes pineapples. That's nice. And I really like the story and how you related the red pineapple to more biblical sense in the spiritual realm. So can you just give us a little drop about the tie between the two of those things?
Absolutely. So I give you the quick version of this. I want to tell you how me and Dante became partners too. Also, so what happened was I came up with the mission statement. The mission statement is to restore, build, and create. To restore all the wealth and resources back into our communities. To build up the youth and children that are coming behind us. To create a unique commonwealth of like-minded entrepreneurs to put them back in their God-given purpose and talents. In today's society, we live in a society to where people are just working 9 to 5s and just going through the motions, and they just not really operating within purpose. But when you put on our apparel, you're gonna feel like the king and queen of whatever God's blessed you. It could be arts, it could be dancing, it could be singing, it could be drawing just like me, it could be a fashion design, it could be whatever your talent is, whatever that comes natural to you. That's how you're gonna feel in the Royal Blossom comic book. So how
Mhm.
the pineapple attends to God. So always, when you always connected in purpose, and when you connected with the mother plant, you will always you will always be right. But the moment that you disconnect from the mother plant, meaning God, that you will start to rot. You start to rot and rot away. But you always want to stay connected to the pineapple. You always want to stay connected with God.
I love that. And I feel like that just gives you an extra layer of um, humanity to your brand, right? Because I don't think Tommy Hilfiger is worried about whether or not I'm spiritually being fed or not. And I know that you and Dante think about that when you're thinking about how to launch things to your community. When you start polling them and asking their opinions of things they want to see, things that they need. And you even make time out of your busy schedule and being a father with your son to go and help the youth. Like there's tons of pictures on social media of you going and mentoring at different schools. So I definitely commend the brand. And that's one of the reasons why I love it so much. If it's right with God, it's right with me. So, all of that good stuff. So I just want to go into your topic. So I know you wanted to jump on fashion industry trends. What are the trends? What is, what should we be looking for? Is this trend just, tied to a season, or what is it that you feel is trending like right now?
Oh man, I mean, there's a lot of different things that are trending in the market right now. I mean, people are very getting more and more creative since they got a lot of more time on their hands. So I mean, it's just different things, from the mask. The mask are the main trend. See, people have gotten real creative with the mask, even though people are not designers, but they're part of the fashion industry because they're making fashion statements with the mask, and then they're starting to put together different outfits with the mask as well, and they're also starting to put like different headgear with the mask as well. So that's one of the main trends is the masks, and you also got different coats and stuff coming out. You got people trying to do stuff in the healthcare field. Believe it or not, this was brought to my attention. People are trying to do like different designs with their scrubs on because there's a lot of essential workers that are working with the people that's in hospital that have COVID-19 that don't have COVID-19, but they spend a lot
Mhm.
of time there 13 hours a day. But they also want to be fashionable too. So they're starting to design different scrubs,
Interesting.
just yeah. So it's a lot of different trends out here. There's a lot of just different things that have affected the supply chain in the clothing industry. A lot of different things have transpired in this COVID. Some of
Mhm.
it has been blessings, depending on how big the designer is, and depending on if they were brick and mortar. For example, Nike, they lost like $4 billion in the COVID. The reason why they lost $4 billion because they number one, they was too big headed. Two, they only had one supplier. No, I'm being honest. Like we gonna call it for what it is.
So they had
The
all
reason
their eggs in one basket. Okay.
all the big ones, especially the ones that was performing racism, they had all of them. All their factories was like shut down because a lot of their supply chain was in China, and everything started in China. What was funny because a lot of those retailers they had an online presence, but that wasn't their bread and butter. See, their bread and butter was a brick and mortar. So when the brick and mortar shut down, guess what happened to all their money? That shut down, plus the factories over there shut down. So they took a double loss because they didn't adjust because they got big headed, and then they was shutting down the smaller designers and stopping them from using the factories overseas. But guess what? Now the tides have changed and shifted to where smaller designer and medium sized designers can work with those factories and get those factories and get them to produce their stuff because they're tired of producing the same stuff and the same stuff and the same stuff. Now the factories are more willing to work with smaller designs for
That's what
more creativity.
are you
Hmm.
noticing the manufacturers overseas and stateside, they're willing to work with smaller brands and do like smaller quantities because of course everybody doesn't have the money of $4 billion to throw away. So is that what you're seeing is happening?
Yeah, I mean, it's just there. Like the factories have just been a lot more open, and they took some. They had to be humble too.
Mm-hmm.
They had to be humble too because they wasn't wanting the work was small. I mean, not me specifically because I found a different supply chain. None of my suppliers are in China, so I wasn't really affected by that foolishness. It just the countries that were surrounding China like Bangladesh, like India, like you got your Malaysias, you got your Indonesias, those places like that, they're on the rise and they're thriving through the COVID because of all the stuff that was happening in China because they're finding new innovative technologies and different things to protect the environment from the fashion industry. Because I don't know if everybody knows, but textiles harm the environment. They harm the environment. Most people don't know that when you're producing clothes, they
Mm-hmm.
harm the environment. So what they're doing, they're really like, for example, I was on the apparel textile sourcing virtual trade show last week, and then I was on a virtual trade show back in May, and they're having another one next week that I'm going to be attending. So the crazy thing is they're going to be reusing water and clean energy to reproduce all different types of cotton, polyester, silk, and all that. They're going to be reusing the water so they don't do as much damage and harm to the environment. So it's becoming more eco friendly, and they're figuring out how to produce more product, keep their people at work, and be able to work with new brands and new designers, and they just finding different ways to innovate and just boost their sales, and they're just excited for everything that's happened in the COVID. But one thing is this presidency will determine how different tariffs and taxes will be issued among duties when you're shipping, depending on which country you're using. Your shipping costs with FedEx, DHL, UPS, or just your general post office over there. I
Yeah.
mean, it's been a true blessing for us because we wasn't really affected by it. It just unlocked the different resources for us. It just unlocked um, you know, money for us. We got grants. We got SBA loan. We also what else we did? We able to get two productions going. And before this broadcast over, I gotta show y'all something. I gotta show y'all something.
So,
But
no, in line with you guys pivoting, it's good to hear that actually it didn't affect you as much as maybe some other brands, but you were smart enough and quick enough to move your production to other countries, which I guess the bigger guys, it takes them longer to move things over. So you guys definitely benefited from that because you have dropped two collections in a pandemic of all times, right? What other things are you able to now do? So I know I've personally gone to you to more pop-up shops. So are you guys doing virtual pop-up shops or collaborations or, finding these social distancing events that you can go to? Is that a part of also your pivoting plan that you're doing, your strategy?
yes, absolutely, yes. So we got. See, we've been doing some amazing things in the last two
Oh,
months. I don't know if everybody's seeing it. We've been doing some amazing things. I'm gonna tell you how. So they were saying the best thing to do right now in this season, especially when it's COVID, collaborations.
mhm,
Collaborations, partnerships. That's how fashion works. Collaborations. You're doing things with different things in the community, different partnerships with different businesses that share the same industry. They may not have the same product, but there's things in your industry. For example, fitness, health and beauty, health and wellness. That's all in our industry. So we're a newly found partner with Crunch Gym. So we're a corporate partner with them. So we go up there and we set up with them, and we have been doing some amazing things with them. And I mean, it's been great because
that's
we've been getting a lot of absolutely. Then we've been getting foot traffic with them. Of course, we are a big, huge partner with Top 10 and Manufacturer.com, which is a wholesale manufacturing site to where suppliers and manufacturers come together. We sell our stuff at wholesale. We
awesome.
also partner with Apparel Textile Trade Show itself. We didn't get a chance to go to the trade show this year because of the COVID, but next year in Miami we will be there.
Right.
And we also a partner with Assist-U. We've been a partner with you since we first met. This is what we did here. We out here growing.
I think it's a really smart thing to do, and most of the times it's something free to do because both parties are getting something out of it, right? We talked about this on a couple of other lives about cross-pollinating people's audiences by collaborating, by doing things like this, doing the live streams, just building up each other and holding each other up is, I think, just one of the best things that possibly has come out of COVID, in my opinion. And I think you guys are doing it right. I think you are strategically pairing yourselves with benefit partners, basically people who are going to help you guys thrive and succeed, and you're going to do the same for them. So I think that's awesome. I know you're getting myself in the gym with your partnership with Crunch, so it's already worked successfully because there was no way my car was going to stop into a gym parking lot. But good job for you. So super excited. You said I can't. It is what it is. So let's roll into your surprise, because then we have the hot seat. So I have to ask you 5 questions. So go ahead and let everybody know what the surprise is, and then we'll do it.
All right. So this is what we've been doing. Look, we've been working. You don't understand how much work we've been putting. We've been putting in work.
What? I didn't hear that. Those
work. Work. We've been working. We've been working. See my beanies out close them to the. We've been working.
You've been working.
Now,
okay.
We've been working. Walk. We've been working. So listen, we got some new and improved beats.
Ooh.
Look, we got some more colors. We got the Aloha.
I love that.
Pineapple. No. This one, because this is red and black. So this is I didn't name this one yet, but this is black and yellow. We're gonna put that to be announced, because I got all different types of names and it's a little abstract, and that's what engages our audience, because the creativity behind the names, because people remember the names.
You guys got a tank dress, that pink lemonade.
Oh, that pink lemonade. Look, let me tell you something. That pink lemonade wasn't even supposed to come out. That was a mistake. But look, I'll tell you for real. I'm gonna be honest with you. Huh?
It was a beautiful mistake. It was
the most beautiful mistake. Y'all didn't know what to do with yourselves. It's like the mistake. I'm like, wait a minute, this might be a hit. Hold on. It's like, I want this one right here.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Yeah. Okay. Because originally it was supposed to be maroon and gold. It was supposed to be the school colors, but somehow the color codes had got messed up. But it's all good. There's a blessing in it.
More examples of pivoting, because everybody loves the dress. It is amazing. I want to see.
And then we have.
Ooh. What's that? Caribbean rhythm?
Yes, it was.
Oh, I love it.
What did you want to see?
I know you said you had a light blue one. I want to see how that one came out.
Oh, so you know what's so funny? This is how you know we connected, because you said that's the one I just grabbed.
Your hand was already on it.
My hand was on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's what it's called, the denim pineapple.
Ooh, I like it. You can get
that
some
look real good.
I mean, we don't have need for them in Florida, but you can get some nice fresh Tims and wear that one together. Looks super cute. I
got the reverse of it. I got the khaki pineapple. Ain't nobody playing no games here.
I'm trying to fulfill everybody's dreams, Terrence. Why are we fulfilling people's dreams right now? Like,
because that's what I'm doing. I do this stuff with purpose.
Oh my goodness. Well, it definitely shows. Which one is that one?
This is the blooming.
I like it.
The blooming part. And then you got you got the burgundy. Oh man, let's see. I got some more in here. I ain't done. I'm not done yet.
Oh, we're not done yet.
No, I got a lot of colors. This is the aloha right here.
Oh,
Yellow and green.
is that green? It
Yeah,
looks black to me.
it's green. See?
Oh, okay. It's like a hunter green. Oh, I like
It's a
that.
hunter green. Yep.
That's
And then
exciting.
we got the passion red. The
I like.
passion red pineapple.
It's kind of
Let's
reminds me
see
of
what else.
cheese, right? That
Go ahead.
football
Go ahead.
cheese. You can't hear me. It's okay. What is that one?
This is the neutral pineapple. It's gray, heather gray.
Okay. So are these on the website or will they be put up onto the website soon so we can buy them?
I mean, we can put them on tonight. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
All
You
right.
know, we got the sugar loaf.
That is
I
nice.
think I think I got one more for you.
Sugar
I
loaf.
got, I got one more for you. Don't lose your mind.
Okay.
Don't lose it.
Okay,
Look.
hold
All right,
on.
hold
Can
on.
I open
Go ahead. Yeah.
now? Assist-U colors? Yes. You know I
Yeah.
have to have one of those. Don't even
This
play.
one. This is called the Honolulu pineapple.
Honolulu, aka Assist-U colors.
Yep.
That is so cute. Okay, sold. All right. So are you ready for your hot seat questions?
I am.
Okay. So basically I'm going to ask you 5 questions, either personal or business related. You have to answer them as fast as possible. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm absolutely ready.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm so excited. I can't wait till I get to the 5th question. Ooh, I can't wait. Okay. First question. Who's your favorite football team?
It was the Patriots when I was watching them.
Oh, but not anymore.
I just don't watch sports no more.
So this is a 2-parter. Do you like Marvel or that other one? I'm not going to even say.
I like Marvel.
You like Marvel. Okay, who's your favorite Marvel character?
War Machine.
I have no idea who that is. If it's not Black Panther, it doesn't matter to me. Okay.
I like Black Panther too, but War Machine. He's another brother in there.
Oh,
He's
okay.
another brother.
I guess I'll like him. Okay, so 3rd question.
Yeah, you thought I wasn't down for the team.
Oh,
I am.
I don't know. 3rd question. How much money would it take for you to stop doing everything and just, veg out on an island somewhere?
$10 million.
$10 million? Okay. I like it. I like that number. All right. So number 4, I believe, right? I'm counting like behind the scenes. So number 4 is, do you ever see yourself purchasing a house or a condo? Or is that like not in the cards for you?
A house.
A house? You want like a back door, like a backyard and all that stuff?
Of course. You can't have no house, man. Look, I come from projects. We ain't have no backyard and grass.
You know how to mow a lawn?
Yeah, I know how to mow a lawn.
Okay.
We have 4 seasons up there.
Okay. So here's the last question you have to answer honestly. It's a 2-parter. Are you ready?
Well, let's go.
Okay. Has nothing to do with me because I'm so happily married. But are you single?
I'm single.
Are you dating?
I'm not dating.
Like yet? Or
yet? I'm not dating. I'm not dating yet. I ain't find nobody.
You ain't find
crazy.
Okay, but you looking now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay. Oh! Thank you.
You're welcome. Now here come the inbox in a little bit.
Terrence is single and he's looking, so let him find you, okay? Just for anybody who missed that little note, the last little question. Oh, so Takia knows who War Machine is.
You know who War Machine is. Stop playing. This is the black man. You know who he is. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Terrence, for being such a great guest. Again, like the one or two little abs underneath the layers of fat that I have, I'm sure came from you. My face hurts literally from laughing so much. Thank you so much. Stop it. That's the sweatshirt. Look how beautiful that is.
There it is.
Oh,
see that print? Ladies got something for you.
You know who that would look really great on, Terrence?
Who?
The girlfriend you're about to get. So go ahead and hit Terrence up. He is single and ready to mingle. And he is just a visionary and amazing. What is that we're doing? Oh, it's a king shirt. He's crazy. Yes. Siggy goes.
Got it.
She says she about to have people all in your DMs.
Yeah, they got to be in there.
But they have to be clean. So
they gotta be, they gotta be one of these. You know what I'm saying? They can't be just anybody. You know?
Yes, they have to be queens. Go ahead. All right.
We got it. You know what I'm saying? I had to squeeze it in there. I know we on time, but guess what? I got one more. Got one more. Hold on. You hold on. Got the jogger in here. This coming out. This about to be released.
That material looks really, really nice. Stretchy.
Oh, it is. Look, let me tell you something. You can sleep in it, work out in it, do all your things in there.
A lot because you live in Florida, and if you are that comfortable to wear something long sleeve like that, like long pants, I think that says a lot, actually. Latasha says it has to be quality for my little brother. So right, so true. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get you wiped up, Terrence. All right, so much success, Dante. Thank you so much for taking time out of your Friday to spend with me and our audience and on our date night. I so greatly appreciate you. I'm so proud of you. You have no idea. From the deepest, darkest, bottom part of my green heart, I am so proud of you. Thank you for sharing your time, your energy, and your space with us. Is there anything else you want to say bye?
I would say I appreciate you.
Appreciate everything.
I can't hear you anymore, Terrence.
We just take care of everything and stuff like that. You know, I had a call coming in, so it just disrupted. You know how that goes.
Already, they're blowing you up already.
See, they already calling. So, I just want to say I appreciate everything that you have done for the community. Everything that you have done for Right Brand Clothing. She has done some amazing things for us in the back scenes, and she has reshaped and restructured so many things for us. And we're just so grateful to have her on our team, and we're on her team, and we've been just duking this thing out together. And if you haven't hired her as your assistant, if you're looking for a personal assistant, if you're looking to get stuff done, if you're looking to get your life in order, if you're just trying to get the clutter out your life, even if it's a little bit of clutter, she's going to restructure you and inspire you into greatness. She's going to take you to the next level. And I promise you that. Coming from Pineapple. I'm not playing. We don't play no games here. We don't do this for fun.
I did not.
This is what we do.
I really appreciate it. Thank you. You keep referring people to me, so I know you mean what you say. So I greatly appreciate
it. I'm a send the community. I'm a send them.
I appreciate you. Terrence, go ahead and hang back in the back out. And it looks like we lost him for a second. So that's fine. It was meant to be. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our date night. I hope you guys laughed and giggled and was inspired by Terrence and his story and his brand. Again, if you want to purchase anything from him, in the ticker tape is his website. I'll go ahead and pop on his Instagram handle again. Go ahead and follow them. They'll be so happy to meet you and find out who you are and what your needs in the community are, right? Because they want to serve. So hit them up. And oh my gosh, my face literally hurts. Like it hurts so much. He's just so goofy. But that's what you do. in your business, if you have a choice between a lot of money and somebody who's going to bring you joy and light, I will pick the person who will bring me joy and light and make me happy to go to work every day. And Terrence definitely fits that bill. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Latasha says, great date night. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, love. This is what we're about. I love it. Go date night. All right, you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday for Business Nights with Antonia, and we have a special guest again on Monday. All right, have a good night. Bye.